I get told by some guys that they have trouble finding a genuine Filipina on many dating sites, or even a Filipina who's right for him. And then I have other guys who find a Filipina to be in a relationship with rather easily, and I wonder to myself if it's just luck or some guys are searching a different way to find the right Filipina for him. Or maybe it's a mixture of both. Who knows? But what I do know is that the Philippines' #1 dating site certainly has some very handy advanced search tools that allow you to customize your search to find the type of Filipina that will be a good match for you. Now again, nothing is ever 100% foolproof, but what I'm about to show you will certainly increase your chances dramatically in finding the right Filipina with far less time and frustration. So if you're keen to know how, then be sure to stay with me here. Straight up, guys, after you see how cool the advanced search functions are on this fantastic site, you can check it out for yourself in your own time by clicking on my affiliate link in the pinned comment and description below. I've been an affiliate of Christian Filipina for around 2 years or so, and I've had well over 100 happy men who have told me of having great and a successful time on this dating site. And that's why it's the only Filipino dating site that I'll recommend. So here we are, guys. We're in Christian Filipino dating site. But before you even get to this point, you want to stop the video right here and jot down on a piece of paper the type of Filipina that you're looking for. There are literally thousands and thousands of Filipinas on this dating site, and you want to narrow your search down to the type of Filipina that suits you. And once you know the type of woman that you're looking for, then you can customize your search accordingly, which I'm about to show you right now. So once we're in Christian Filipino dating site, and again, you can access the affiliate link in the pinned comment and description below. Go to the search area and click on search, and it'll bring you to a drop-down menu where you'll click on advanced search. Then at the very top, it's going to ask you, I am seeking a woman, preferred age range, which is totally up to yourself. But for the purposes of this search, let's say we wanted somebody from the age of 22, anywhere right up to the age of, let's say, 42. So it gives a pretty broad range there. But as I say, you can customize this to any age you like. Then clearly the next one is very important, marital status. So you want someone who's single. If you don't mind someone who's been divorced, you can tick that as well. Now, some Filipinas can get divorced in the Philippines if they've been married under Sharia law to a Muslim man in the Philippines, or they've been married to a foreign man who's had a divorce completed in his own country, then that may be recognized also in the Philippines. But again, for the purposes of this, we want a single Filipina. You may be Christian yourself, so you might say, well, what a Christian or a Christian Catholic? But again, there's plenty of other options you can also search for. Now, have a child. So if you particularly don't want her to have a child, then click on no. And do you want children in the future? Now, all this is customizing to what you want. So some guys will say, yeah, I don't mind having another child or a child with the Filipina. So they might go, yes, I'll want children in the future. Or if you don't, select no. If you're not sure, hit not sure. But really, you should have an idea before you search for a particular Filipina around if you want more children or not, or if she should have children already or not. It's a big deal. Then you might come down to the weight option. So you might say, right, we don't want a woman that may be overly hefty or maybe even too thin. And it gives you a large variety of options here around weight. So you might say, okay, well, we'll go from 78 pounds, which is about 35.5 kilos, and she can go up to, you might say up to 62 kilos, for example. But again, you can customize this to anything you like. The same applies to height. Now, you might say you don't want someone too short, so you might leave the 4'7" and below out, or you might not worry, up to you. But for the purposes of this, let's go 4'8". You might say up to 5'5", for example, which for a Filipino would be reasonably tall. You can go into the select country options. You might want someone only from the Philippines, so you select that option. And of course, as I always say, always select with photo only. Very important to get some photos. And that might be all that is required. If you're the sort of guy that might want an educated Filipina, then you can select an education level and select one of those levels as well. So you can really customize it in on the type of Filipina that would be more suitable to you. And this is going to save you a lot of time and frustrations playing around with Filipinas who you find out after 2, 3, 4 weeks of chatting that she's really not the type of Filipina that you've been after. So then we'll hit the search button and see what comes up. Now, of course, the more specific we are, the less amount of Filipinas that are going to come up. But remember, there's a database of tens of thousands of Filipinas here. So out of that database, with everything we just put into it to customize the results for us, we've found over 4,900 profiles. So that's plenty of profiles to be searching through. So then it's just a matter of having a look at them and seeing initially which Filipina might be visually appealing to you from her profile pic. So as we scroll down, might say, for example, you might like Crystal here. And Crystal's 25 years old, and she has quite a lot in her profile there, which tells you quite a bit. Paragraphs are lacking a little bit, but the information in there is all very good. As we scroll down, she's got plenty of pictures in there. So we can have a look at those pictures, and they all look rather natural settings. And clearly it's the same woman throughout each picture. So that's a good sign. And in the additional information field, it will tell you a little bit more about her. But most of this should be what you've already selected in your search for your ideal Filipina. Then we can have a look at other Filipinas that have come up in our search. And we might scroll down and say, Dana here, she might appeal to you. And if so, she's 33 years of age. So she's a little bit more mature than the last Filipina we looked at. She comes from Davao. And not a real lot of information, but there's something there to go on, I guess. And just a couple of pictures. So ideally, you'd want a few more pictures than that. But if you felt she's right for you and you may want to contact her in some way to see if you think you may be a match, then you could contact her via Christian Filipina once you upgrade to a paid membership, of course. And then we'll have a look at one more, Regine. Now you can see that little green light on here flashing. That actually means she's online as we speak. So if you wanted to chat with her and you're a paid member, then you can start chatting or send her a message. So we'll go into her profile. And again, not a real lot in her profile there, but you can see some good pictures down here to get an idea if she might be the right type of woman for you. And again, very natural settings. Looks like she's a province girl, which there are many, many very nice and lovely province girls out there. It's very clear that she's the same woman in each of these pictures. And again, the additional information gives us a few things there, which is what we've selected overall in searching for our ideal partner. But staying within this search that we've done, and as I say, you've got over 4,900 profiles to view here, and surely that's going to take you some time and keep you rather busy for a while yet to come. Now, while we're here, I'll quickly give you a look at the prices for Christian Filipina in case you decide that you might want to hop in there. Now, clearly it's a bit more expensive than some of the other dating sites around, but you do get plenty of bang for your buck, so to speak. And as I say, I believe it is the premier Filipino dating site on the internet, and you really get what you pay for in dating sites. Now, they start off with the gold package, which a one-off payment will cost you $247 for a 3-month membership. Or you can do 3 equal monthly payments of $97 a month. And over here in the gold membership, it gives you a list of the benefits that you get, which there's some very good benefits in there. Then as you move to the platinum package, which is a one-off payment of $597, which will save you $195 for a 1-year membership. Or you can pay over 8 months via $99 installments per month. And again, you get a few more benefits over here on the right. And you can see from this, and under the benefits there, you get live video chat with our members. So that's if you want to talk to the Filipinas, you can do that on site. You can send 100 custom messages per day. Now that's more than enough to send per day. Exchange contact details with the Filipinas. 60-minute consultation with your romance consultant. Now that's a very, very good thing to get there. They're experts in dating online, and they'll certainly help you to make sure you're going in the right direction, as will I, because I offer anyone who purchases a paid membership through my affiliate link, you'll also have access to me with any questions you have, or to create a plan to help you meet the Filipina of your dreams. So I just don't send you off to Christian Filipina and leave you cold. I'm here to help you either via email, messenger, or even via video link up. They also offer you a 15-minute call with the founder, Peter Christopher. So the guy who owns this website, created it from scratch. You can have a chat with him as well if you need to ask him any questions that you may have. And also you get a second opinion consultation about one member. So you might find someone that you think is pretty good, but you're not quite sure and you just want to run it by somebody. Well, you can run it by them and then come to me and run it by me. And if you get the same answer, whether it's all good or not so good, then you've got your answer. And you also get membership discounts with their partners. So there's a whole range of different discounts you get all over the Philippines. So these things are very handy. We can get discounts on hotels, motels, and even wedding packages. So photographs and all that sort of stuff, you get discounts on. And finally, send unlimited winks per day. And then to the unlimited package, which is a lifetime package where you don't ever have to pay anything ever again. It'll cost you $997 or 8 monthly installments of $197 a month. And you can see here the unlimited membership benefits as well. But as I say, look, if it were me, I'd be going probably for the platinum package, because that gives great value for a full 12 months. Now, you can take plenty of time to find the right woman. And if you use the advanced search that we've showed you here, that will be an enormous amount of time to find the right Filipina. And then add on to that you got my support, and you've also got the support of Christian Filipina along the way. Now, that's why people rave about Christian Filipina, and they tell you how professional the service is and how few scammers they actually find on there. And when they do find a scammer, they report it to Christian Filipina, and those scammers are removed very, very quickly. And not to mention, as I've said, I'll give you my full support along the way to make your journey much smoother. Now, you should know that Christian Filipina don't only deal in dating services. They also have a migration service which will help you bring your Filipina to the USA. And yes, guys, sorry for those who are not in the USA. This is specifically bringing Filipinas to the USA, or visas going both ways of various kinds. And I know many of you guys who have been missing your Filipinas and wanting to bring them to your country. Well, despite COVID going on, you can still achieve that. And I've done a video recently, which you can check out from the card above, which will show you that Filipina Visa is still getting Filipinas into the US throughout this whole COVID pandemic. And of course, it's very important to have someone who is professional and understands migration laws of both the USA and the Philippines to get your application approved. So again, guys, be sure to check out my affiliate link in the pinned comment and description below. So guys, I hope this has helped you in your search to find your Filipina soulmate. And if you want more videos around Christian Filipina and using their search functions to find your Filipina soulmate, then check out the playlist on screen now. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.